Hey, welcome back to Milton Daily Homes. And Dorset Park's definitely bringing the heat, especially with the pie-shaped lots today. Big lots. You're going to love it. So the first one up is 1044 Cooper. It's an Amesbury model. It's 1130 square feet, one full bathroom upstairs, one powder room. And then this one also has a finished basement. And that's basically your main floor. You come in the front door, closet, you've got a powder room on this side. This opens up. Technically, that's a dining room, but most people just have it as one big room. And then you've got a small kitchen table. Not a house that you'd want to have teenage kids in, but it can work. It's probably the minimum amount of size that you'd need. There's a walk-in closet off the master, and there's your finished basement too. There were two of these models that were competing with each other at $339 in December, and as soon as January hit, they sold pretty quick. This one, and I think we're in better market conditions even in February, so this one's probably going to sell quick, and I wouldn't be surprised if it got competition on it. You really look at that, even the one that we've got on Stover, which is getting good, healthy activity, is $20,000 more than that, and it's really only 100 square feet bigger. That one's really poised to sell, and it's going to sell big. So Kavanaugh is 383.5. It's a Hills View 1510 square feet. It's not the end unit. It has the upgraded kitchen with the island and some hardwood. That actually might be laminate floors. I'm not sure if it's hardwood or laminate. Either way, it looks pretty good. I think it fits in well with the rest of the house. 2-car parking in the driveway. And I think these guys are going to sell pretty quick too, especially because we've seen smaller models selling up in the 390s even, in the last week or two. Touch Match is actually the same model, funny enough, as the one that's selling at $339, if you can believe it or not. So for $45,000 more, what are you getting? Well, you lose a finished basement. It's a bit of a newer house, and you've got some laminate floors, which I believe the other one has too. So it's an Amesbury 1130 square feet. Unless this one has something special to it that I'm not aware of, I think they're really going to be in rough shape. I just don't see it happening at that price. Ferguson is $389. Same model that we profiled a couple days ago that had a little bit of clutter in it on Farmstead. It's the same builder, it's Coscorp. So just over 1,500 square feet, open concept main floor. That's basically your main floor there. Big master bedroom. You've got 2 smaller rooms, and then you have a finished basement, which is the advantage over the other one. So that one's at $382. This one with the finished basement with 1,500 square feet. It's got $50 a month for garbage and snow removal. So on a mortgage, that's about $10,000. So really what I say is this one equivalent to something that you could buy for $399? And it would appear like it is. So I think overall these guys are in good shape. They're probably going to do okay. So 132 Onley Lane is the next one up, $439, and so it's a 3-story with a double garage in the back, and it's one of the bigger ones, the corner one. It's got that nice sort of corner turret look to it. Very modern furniture, very minimalist inside. The white cabinets, I think there's 2 different kinds of white. There's sort of an off-white that I think really looks nice with cupboards. And then there's like the stark white, which can sometimes look cheap. And it's hard to tell from these photos. Everything's very shiny. That toilet seat up is really messing with the whole sort of presentation of this one, I find. And there you go. You've got a lot of light in your master bedroom. Really, for now, unobstructed. You're going to have some homes across the street. Where this one is it's right on the corner of Onley right here. So you're going to get all that traffic from Bronte. I wonder, with the hospital here, if you're even going to have the ambulances coming along the street, coming from, Oakville and that kind. I don't know, right? Oakville obviously has their own hospital, but are people going to cut across Louis St. Laurent, up Bronte, and that kind of thing? I think Bronte is only going to continue to get busier as time goes on, and that might be the X factor on this one here. $439 is a little bit high for what we've usually been seeing them sell for, but this one is one of the larger ones with the corner. Graham Bell is $499, and I think it's the pick of the day for sure. Dorset Park is really active right now. You've got a pie-shaped lot, and you've got a back-split home. Bit of a smaller kitchen, which could work against them, but I think that the rest of the home has been beautifully upgraded. The bathrooms, the kitchen, everything's had work done to it. That's a fake fire, by the way, in the fireplace, and it looks like they've done another full bathroom downstairs. So really, really nice here. You can see a massive lot. I'm a big fan of this home. I think it's going to generate a lot of buzz. Minto Crescent, despite the arrows in the corner, does not have any pictures It's a double car garage detached home. We basically have a big great room, dining room sort of area, and then you've got a kitchen breakfast. So you're just looking at one large principal room plus your kitchen and eat-in, and then you've got 4 bedrooms upstairs. I think we've seen the same size of home on Sprout, for example, for $499, which is a great home and a great price. We look at, I believe it's McEwen is another one. So there's some good deals out there for homes, maybe a touch smaller than this one, but resembling a lot of the features. So it looks like a nice home, but it might be a little bit high on the price. Lower baseline is $574,900. You're on about an acre, and people ask me how big is an acre. If you Google it, it's about 45,000 square feet. So what I do is I look at a lot. I say 150 by 291, so 1.5 by 3. That's about an acre. It's about 45 or 4.5 or however you move the decimal place. Looks like they've done some upgrades, built-in cooktop. There's some oil heating, but it looks like there's an electric baseboard in that room, maybe just to keep it extra toasty. And there's your backyard there. The one money shot is actually pixelated, which is kind of annoying. But anyways, it's in a pretty convenient spot. It really is close to Burlington, Oakville. You can get on the 407 pretty easy. There's a lot of things nearby that I think add some value to it. You always want to check the development maps, the potential for what's going to happen in the neighborhood. And the final one is Bishop Court. It's at 629. It looks like they put a second floor addition on this home. They've got a detached double car garage, and it's like 20 by 30. It's a big one. And inside, they've done some work. I think a good investment would have been to change the old appliance, especially if you've got a built-in stainless steel dishwasher. I know they work great, but for the purpose of sale, it's a different story. Now you're trying to impress the buyer instead of function. So it looks like a big main floor here. You've got a dining room, plus you've got a big great room. There's also a finished basement and 4 bedrooms upstairs. And it looks great. I mean, it definitely, this would, I believe, break the record in this neighborhood. I don't think anything's sold above there. I'd have to double check like years ago, but nothing recently has come close to this price. And the only thing that I'd say is if you look at where it is, here's Bishop Court, here's the home right here, and then there's your garage. Guess what's behind you? Thompson. So you're getting that busy road. It's going to be tricky for them. I mean, I look at something like Graham Bell, which is in what I believe is a better location, and it's got the pie-shaped lot, and it's got the home. It's not as big as this one, but even if you put an addition on Graham Bell for $100,000, you're still, less than this one here. So it's going to be tough with that location. I think it would have been tough even on the inside, but I am rooting for them because I think it looks like a beautiful home, unique, different than a lot of stuff we've seen in there. And it looks like the garage also has, what does it say here? There's another, insulated garage with power. So that's obviously nice if you need it for something work-related or if you're just a hobbyist. So have a great day. That's a great list. I think those 2 in Dorset Park are really something special. And that there's a good deal there for $339 too. So have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.